Okay, we're back again, folks, with some more Zenless Zone Zero. Apologies for the delay yet again. I wanted to do some game time earlier this morning, but due to miscommunication between me and folks, I didn't think I'd be able to do it, when it turns out I did have time to do it this morning. And then I had to go across town to do physical therapy, and now here I'm back again. And it's looking like it'll be another one stream for today. Funny how that keeps happening. So, yesterday we did for one of two agent stories that had come up, and I'd been putting off for a while. The first being Bernice, Stroke of Luck, which me personally I think counts as a twofer with Bernice and Piper, since Piper was heavily involved in it. But now we have this one by Lighter. The only other one that hasn't come up is this one, which I'm guessing has to do with Harumasa. At least I assume that's Harumasa. And we have this one feature, which of course stars Lighter. And I want to get that one over with so I can go and tackle the rest of Season 1's story, of which I am steadily running out of time for. Yeah. And before I do that, let me go tend to unfinished business at the Ballet Twins Plaza with that choose your own adventure storyteller over here before we tackle this. Yeah, I did all that. What is there to do? Also, what is with the freaking red X right there? Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, I've done everything. There's really nothing else to do. So, are you happy with the story? I'm really stoked. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have been able to write something like this. Thanks a ton. I'm happy with it too. Saying your love for the story we made together makes me really happy. Maybe we'll cross paths again with each other's stories, or maybe this is the only time in our lives we'll intersect. The future is truly unpredictable. Maybe, well, whether we meet again or not, this memory is real and will stick around. I wrote this story down here, and I'm giving it to you as a keepsake. A breeze dragged the paper from Zju's hand, and it drifts onto the ground. You bend down to grab it, but when you look up, the guy is just gone, like he was never there. Uh-oh. Was he a ghost? Is he Batman? The novelist who calls himself Zju's is nowhere to be found. Was that all just a dream I had at the Ballet Twins? Well, the place is known for being haunted in urban legends, but the paper in your hand is definitely real. Okay. Frickin' Chinese Batman over here. Okay, so that's over and done with. I can move on. What is going on at the video archive? What's going on over here? Televite, no. Oh, maybe it has to do with Inky. That's probably it. Whatever. Inky can wait. Hold on a second. Let me see if I locked my front door. Hey, when I forget such things. Yep, I did. Alright, so that is done. And now let's go do this one. Okay, Mr. Lighter, what is your story? He was an underground fighter, wasn't he? That's probably what it's all about. Is this everything you want? I'll wrap them up for you right away. That customer just now wanted a lighthearted movie rec. Ah, sorry, I got it wrong. It was a disaster documentary. I feel like I'm forgetting something. What was it again? Caesar sent a message earlier inviting us to the outer ring. Ah, that's right. Sorry. I'll check you out right away. Bro, I'll stay and watch the store today. Old Enzo just finished modifying his new car and plans to test drive it in the outer ring. I'll catch a ride with him later. I'll head to outer ring first then. See you tonight. After arriving at Blazewood, you are unable to reach Caesar, but a familiar friend is just ahead. Mr. L right over here. Celebration and champion. Ooh, she cute. She cute indeed. Froxy, you're here already. Caesar's caught up with stuff for settlement day, so she sent me to come get you. Blazewood is really lively right now. I mean, it's still the first day of settlement days. Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't think Caesar explained to you what settlement days are. Let me think. Where do I begin?
Let me give you an example. Say your gang gets into it with another gang, and you get sucker punched. But not long after, the two gangs make peace. Wouldn't you still be a little pissed?
Yeah, I'd be pretty upset.
Exactly. That's what settlement days are for. In the outer ring, nobody just lets stuff like that slide. Even though Caesar's the new overlord now, there's still some unfinished business between the gang members. They've got 3 days to settle their beef by challenging each other. After that, it's time to let it go and move on. In these challenges, both sides put something on the line. Kind of like a wager, and winner takes all.
So that's what it's all about. But is it really okay for a delicate proxy like me to attend an event like this?
Yeah, it used to be pretty hardcore, but it's much more chill this year. After all, Caesar's not the type to make enemies, and no one will come looking for trouble. This year's duels are mostly stuff like target shooting, rock, paper, scissors, tongue twisters, and the stakes are silly things like stale bread or a rabbit someone grabbed from their backyard. Oh, I just saw two gangs having a contest over who had the longer cat.
Okay, then.
Sounds more like a fair.
That better not be a euphemism for something.
Pretty much. But hey, Caesar's having a blast, so I guess that's just the new Overlord's vibe. Since you're here, Proxy, if there's anything you're not happy about from our last job, now's the time to settle it.
I've enjoyed working with the Sons of Caledon, but I just remembered something.
Why are you looking at me like that? You're not holding a grudge against me, are you?
Back in the Hollow, you accidentally stepped on Eos's foot.
When did that happen?
Oh, really? Sorry, I'll watch where I'm stepping next time. But hey, that's a perfect excuse for a nitro-fuel drink-off. What do you say, Proxy?
You know that's just an excuse for a challenge. Wait, don't tell me it's because you suddenly feel like drinking nitro fuel yourself.
The dialogue spoken did not match with what's written.
That's not true. Actually, I don't do well with nitro fuel. It makes me dizzy. But Caesar told me to make sure you have a good time, so I wanted you to get the full experience of settlement days. Anyway, I'm wagering a Bang Boo ether battery. And if I lose, you can take it and give it to Eos as my apology.
Alright, I'll give it a try. As for my stake, how about a discount coupon for our video store?
Alright, I'll go queue up at Steel Tusk. There's gonna be a lot of people buying Nitro Fuel today. Take your time looking around. We'll meet up at Steel Tusk later.
Lighter leaves. Meet up at Steel Tusk, aka Henry, as I'm nicknaming him because of his freaking engine being size comparison requiring a certain fuel thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna let that whole Henry Smokebox Thomas the Tank Engine comparison go after what happened last time with the Bernice story. Ugh. I didn't even mean to make that comparison and have it be right. It's just I unintentionally saw that coming without even meaning to. I don't know why. It's like this kind of thing where I make a comparison to to another thing, and that incident and that story ends up being right with this one. I don't know why. It's happened like 20 times now, and it just keeps happening to me. Anyway, so sorry. There's so many people buying nitro fuel today. Ooh, she cute too. I thought since it's just the first day, people wouldn't go this crazy, so I didn't stock up much. Well, there's your problem right there. We've run out of nitro fuel. If you're just getting one cup, that's fine, but it'll be a bit difficult if you want to do a contest. I mean, if you're gonna have a celebratory celebration of some kind, is that even a real sentence? What I just said. I mean, if you're gonna if you know an event is happening, shouldn't it be wise to stock up just in case? Instead of being running dry. I remember you had a lot left earlier. Is it all gone already? That's pretty crazy. Not exactly. It's just a lot of people were worried they wouldn't have enough to drink tonight, so they came here early to buy extra and stock up. If you're looking to do a contest, I can help you keep count. But as far as the nitro fuel, you might need to find a way to get some yourselves. On the way here, I actually saw some nitro fuel piled up. Why don't we split up and ask around, Proxy? Maybe someone would be willing to share some with us. Let's split up and see what we can find. Sorry, am I in your way? Explain to her and the Lighters plan to do a nitro fuel contest. You hope to purchase nitro fuel. Oh no, these aren't mine. I'm just helping to look after them. I'm sorry about that. They mentioned they wanted to challenge the undefeated champion of the Sons of Caledon to a nitro fuel contest later, so they brought a ton. I'm trying to complete with Lighter in a nitro fuel contest too. You're that undefeated champion's friend, aren't you? He told a bunch of people this afternoon that he was meeting an important friend, so he turned down a ton of challenges. I can only give you 2 bottles of the nitro fuel, though. After all, I wasn't the one who paid for them. Anyway, hope you have a great day in the outer ring. Wait, what did that say? Special sandwich. And they're all eating that Cheesetopia. Hey friend, wanna grab a drink? Did you mistake me for someone else? We can get to know each other over a drink. Not every day you meet someone new. Come on, I have plenty of nitro fuel to share. You let him know you're looking to challenge Lighter to a nitro fuel contest, so you'd like to buy some drinks from him. Lighter, that name rings a bell. Isn't he the one with the red scarf from the Sons of Caledon? Yep. Well then, no need to be shy. Take as many as you want. Or how many do you need? I can bring them right over. This doesn't seem right, does it? What's the problem? Consider it a treat for the most active champion in the outer ring. I heard the red scarf of the Sons of Caledon has never lost a duel. To have recruited such a powerful champion, they must be a really impressive gang. Then the leader of the Sons actually became the new overlord this year. They're definitely not to be taken lightly. I'll bring the nitro fuel over to you shortly so you can head back and wait. Ugh, got something stuck in my teeth. Lighter brought back quite a few cases of nitro fuel. The title of the undefeated champion of the Sons of Caledon seems especially well regarded in Blazewood. Wow, you brought back a lot of nitro fuel. Let's kick things off now. I'll keep track for you. Are you ready? Should we start now? Let's go. Lighter drinks the nitro fuel in front of him in one go. Proxy, you're totally in the zone. How about another? Again. So we don't actually do anything. And not in the abstract. Lighter drinks another can of fuel, but a little slower this time. Proxy, I seem to have underestimated you. Another. Wow, really, Proxy? I'm full. Can you keep going? Let's go for another. After downing a full cup of nitro, Lighter slams his cup on the bar upside down, signaling he can't go on. Then the nitro fuel lady announces Lighter's been defeated. Proxy, you really caught me off guard, but the challenge is over, and I will give you what was bet as promised about accidentally stepping on Eos earlier. Please don't be angry anymore. I'm not the kind of person who holds grudges. Just as the challenge with Lighter wraps up, someone approaches. Finally found you, Red Scarf of the Sons of Caledon. Let me catch my breath. I want to challenge you to a boxing match. I don't think I know you. Do we have any personal grudges to resolve on settlement days? What? While I don't mind sparring with you, I've had too many challenges lately. If there aren't any old grudges to settle, how about we just... Hold on, I remember now. You rode your bike past my window before and scared my cat, making it fall from the wardrobe. Oh, I was finally starting to snap a photo of your super cute cat, trying to catch the light on the wall, but you ruined it. Of my super cute cat. I'm going to bet my cat's photos and challenge you to a boxing match. Lighter probably won't accept a challenge like this. Oh, is that so? Alright, I need to warm up a bit. I'll bet a can of cat food and accept your challenge. He totally made that...
Proxy, I'll go warm up.
He totally made up that story just so he could get to fight Lighter.
Alright, Proxy, I'll go warm up.
Yeah, he totally did. Is that even a legit reason for a challenge?
I didn't expect that you could challenge someone for a reason like that.
Well, for cat people, their cats are like family. So if they miss out on cute moments for whatever reason, it could be something they'd regret for a long time.
The dude is definitely making it up just so he can challenge Lighter to a boxing match. Because after all, that's what he was, right? An underground boxer.
So this challenge is valid. I'm ready to accept it and make amends.
Made it up just so he could get to him. For the funsies, of course.
By the way, did you buy the nitro fuel raffle ticket?
Nitro fuel raffle ticket? What's that? Never heard of it.
It's just a little extra fun to spice things up. You can buy tickets from the nitro fuel vendor and place your bet on who you think will win before the match starts. And by the way, if you bet on me, oh, you'll have all the nitro fuel you can drink tonight.
But if you lose, you'll be paying for my nitro fuel, right?
There is no if. The champion never loses in the ring.
Never say never, buddy. Humility and all that. Man's got to know his limitations. Nitro fuel coupons, sizzling hot nitro fuel coupons, only 500 zennies each. Fuel up for your favorite competitor. I'm backing Lighter. If your chosen contestant wins, the nitro fuel coupons you purchase can be redeemed for double the amount of fuel. I'll take 5. All set. Here's your nitro fuel coupons for him. Make sure to keep them safe. I'll take 10. Amidst the cheers, raffle tickets, and nitro fuel, everyone seems to be lost in the pure thrill of the challenge, the strength, and the courage, making this day feel like one big celebration. Oh yeah! The challengers step one after another, but Lighter keeps winning. Just as the next challenger is about to enter the ring, a big guy shoves his way forward, pushing others aside and walking right in. How big are we talking about? Is it Juggernaut guy big, or is it Bellum big?
So, you're the one sent by the Sons of Caledon, huh? I'm challenging you, and I'm betting this brooch.
Juggernaut big. With the dorkiest looking mohawk I've ever seen.
What's the matter? You scared? I knew the Sons of Caledon didn't deserve the title of Overlord. What a joke. Hurry up! Fight me or scram! If you're afraid, say something nice to flatter me, and I, Andreas, might let you off easy.
Does this brooch mean a lot to you?
Of course. Pompey gave it to me himself years ago. It's my badge of honor in the outer ring. But whatever. A pup like you won't get it.
To wager something so precious. You must be ready to fight like your life depends on it, yeah?
Huh? It's just a stupid brawl for kids. So stop sounding so dramatic. I'm not losing to you.
Don't wager your honor if you're not serious about this.
What's with those freaking cords coming off of his back of his head onto his arms? It's like he's Angron from Warhammer 40k or something.
Oh, quit stalling. You're just scared.
There are other things you could wager, right? Maybe you two could pick something different instead?
I'll bet my boxing gloves. And if you match me with something similar, then we've got a deal.
Then, I'll match you with my gloves. I'm gonna teach you a lesson either way.
All right. I, Lighter, of the Sons of Caledon, accept your challenge.
Andreas might be big, but he doesn't just attack recklessly. He waits for the opportune moment to strike at any weak spots. After a few rounds, Lighter quickly figures out Andreas' fighting style. Are we going to actually fight him, or are we just going to be doing visual novel shit? What started as a pretty even match is now clearly swinging in Lighter's favor.
Not bad, kid. But I bet you learned those moves in the underground fighting pits, didn't you?
We don't even get a cutscene, god damn it.
Did you share any of that dirty money with your dead buddies?
Lame.
Or did you just blow it all, not giving a damn?
Again. Fucking lame.
Who told you about all that?
What the?
No secrets in the world of a big shot like the champion.
Uh-oh.
I've made peace with my past. Now, I only fight for the Sons of Caledon.
Oh, fighting for the Sons of Caledon, huh? Or using that dirty money to buy yourself a flashy job and a bunch of fangirls in the outer ring. You know exactly what I mean.
Okay.
Strutting around with that red scarf, acting all cool like a big shot. Ooh, I'd want a gig like that too.
Uh-oh.
You and the Sons of Caledon. You're just riding on luck. But you know how it goes for those flashy, lucky dogs, huh? They bite the dust and end up 6 feet under in the outer ring.
Although Andreas has been knocked down, he seems to be trying to provoke Lighter on purpose with his words. Lighter walks up to Andreas, looking like he's about to finish him off. Even the referee's ready to step in. But to everyone's surprise, Lighter squats down, taps Andreas on his glove, then grabs his sunglasses from the side and puts them back on.
You don't recognize the new Overlord, so taking your bet doesn't mean anything. I'll give you 3 days. If you want a rematch, I'm game. Anytime, as many times as you want. Oh hey, the sun's about to set. Who's up next?
ring returns to its previous relaxed atmosphere, and Lighter continues to win his matches all the way until sunset. After defeating the last challenger, Lighter takes off his gloves and walks away from the crowd. Would have been nice to actually play any of it.
Didn't think you'd stick around till the end, Proxy.
I bought those raffle tickets.
Of course I did. I bought the raffle tickets, so I had to see who won in the end.
So, did you bet everything on me? Cause, I've worked hard to keep my promise and get you all that nitro fuel, you know?
Who else?
Who else would I root for? But I think it'll take me a while to drink all this nitro fuel.
We'll take it home and share it with Belle. Hell, invite a couple of chicks over.
You don't get free nitro fuel every day, Proxy, so why not let loose a little? Worst case, you can just spend the night here in Blazewood.
I mean, you could invite frickin' Anby and Nicole over, have a little action, hint, hint, wink, wink.
Want a drink with me, Lighter?
Or frickin' Bernice and Caesar and Pulchra.
I've got something I need to check on first. I'll be back later.
Or Lucy, maybe?
Go ahead and grab your drinks from Bernice. I'll catch up if I finish early.
I'm just saying. You can do a little something something after being a little bit inebriated. Legally, of course. With that, Lighter leaves. Okay, not safe for work fantasies aside. Ugh. Hi, Proxy. Are you here to get some nitro fuel as well? Lighter said I could redeem my coupons with you. No problem. Let's see. Wow, you're a real one. All these are in support of Lighter. And there's a mosquito flying around my head, and it's annoying the crap out of me, and I want to kill the damn thing. So, where's my electric racket? Ugh. So much nitro fuel. If you drink them all, the other procs will probably get upset, right? How about you sell me some of this nitro fuel? I'll pay you in Denny's at the regular price. What do you think? Really? Heh. Bernice is such a great person, right? Bernice is the same as ever. Super amazing, great person. Aw, that's too much. Back in the early days, us members of the Sons of Caledon were even more out there than we are now. Take Lighter, for example. Big Daddy suddenly arrived one day with Lighter in tow, and at first Lighter hardly ever spoke to us or ate with me. Oh, and back then, he would even refuse the nitro fuel drinks I mixed for him. Although, as champion, he really is perfect, but trying to interact with him was a real headache. What exactly is a champion? Generally speaking, before different gangs came into conflict, there's usually a testing of waters, and at that point, both sides will send someone to take the lead. If this person wins, it boosts morale and intimidates the opponent, so there's an unwritten rule that the champion of each gang is always the strongest fighter in that team. Although the champions of each gang have slightly different personalities, they are usually the flashy, attention-grabbing types. Champion of the Sons of Caledon is Lighter. He always wears a red scarf when he wins, so over time people tend to refer to him more as the Red Scarf of the Sons of Caledon. Oh, I said so much, I almost forgot. Here's the Denny's I earned from slinging nitro fuel, Proxy. Hold on to those and have fun. And if you see Lighter, tell him Big Daddy's looking for him. More Denny's that I don't need. From a distance, you see Lighter standing alone. His silhouette is hard to make out in the dark, but that red scarf of his stands out.
What brings you here, Proxy?
Big Daddy's looking for you.
Bernice asked me to pass on a message when I was grabbing the nitro fuel. She said Big Daddy wants to see you.
Oh, sure. I'll be back in a minute. I've got something to tell Big Daddy, too. Remember Andreas? I had a feeling something was off, so I came here to keep an eye on him. I saw him answering a phone call, arguing with someone, and then he mentioned something about the Hollow.
Ruh-roh.
I'm gonna go back and do some digging on this Andreas guy.
I thought you just had to play the flashy frontman. Didn't realize you were keeping tabs on so much behind the scenes, too.
Didn't know you were so observant, Lighter.
It's because Andreas brought up some things from my past. So yeah, I'm being more cautious. I'm pretty sure we've never crossed paths before. And I've never talked about my shady past since I came to the Outer Ring. It can't just be a coincidence that he knows about it.
This is the first time I'm hearing about your past, Lighter. Didn't know you had it so rough.
Yeah, if it weren't for my past, I wouldn't be wearing these sunglasses all the time. Sure, I get lightheaded around blood, but it's mainly because of a bad eye injury I got in an underground fight. My injury was pretty severe. I had to keep my eyes covered and live in the dark for a while. Even though it's all healed now, if I don't keep it shaded, it feels like opening up old wounds again.
So basically a trauma response.
And, never mind. Anyway, I hope you don't mind me always wearing sunglasses when we talk.
So it wasn't just to look cool? Oh, I was thinking about getting myself a pair. Glad I didn't.
You're funny, Proxy.
How did you become the scarf?
By the way, what made you join the Sons of Caledon?
Because Big Daddy paid off all my debts, and I needed to repay his kindness. Plus, red scarf. Sounds pretty cool, don't you think?
Boo! Lighter says that in a lighthearted tone, but then he goes quiet, gazing at the crowd like he's lost in thought. Before he can say anything else, his phone buzzes with an influx of messages.
It's Piper. Some guys I beat today are at Steel Tusk. They're up for a nitro fuel challenge. I'm gonna talk to Big Daddy about Andreas, and then go kick some butt. Oh, and Piper wanted me to tell you that the other proxy has arrived in Blazewood, too. You two should crash here tonight. The Sons of Caledon will make sure you're well taken care of.
Alrighty then. I thought that one said lover boo originally, but it just means lever. I need new glasses. Lever boo. Why? Is the celebration over already? Did I miss out on anything fun? Lighter's arena fight. You recount for Bell the affairs of the day, including the part when Andreas was winding Lighter up. Ah, so that's what went down. It's already really late. Should we catch some sleep? I want to go all out tomorrow. Alright, good night. And that's it for part 1. Now for part 2. Hopefully there's actual fighting involved that we can actually do with gameplay, because it's a video game. Yeah, I'm kind of salty about that. Okay, number 2. Shouldn't you be more energized the more nitro fuel you drink? I just don't get how you can slump over Steel Tusk like that. I don't have the muscles to move you. Wake up. Ah, no. Completely out. Stone cold. Proxy, have you seen Lighter? Nope. What's up?
I was gonna ask ask Lighter to grab today's raffle ticket for me, but I couldn't find him anywhere this morning. I thought you were out partying all night. I didn't expect you to be up so early, Proxy.
Do you think Lighter's in trouble? It is settlement days after all.
Nah, don't worry about it. Lighter goes off by himself all the time. Nobody really knows what he's up to. Big Daddy never said anything about it, so I'm sure he's not getting into any trouble. Maybe he'll be back in the afternoon. Well, little ol' me needs to go catch some ZZZs. If you see Lighter, tell him to drag away those guys who passed out by Steel Tusk, will ya?
Piper leaves after she finishes speaking. Belle looks worried and seems to have something to say.
Wise, you said that Lighter was looking into Andreas yesterday, and he mentioned the Hollow, right?
Yep.
Should we go check it out, just to be safe?
I know Lighter isn't the reckless type, but he really looked out for me yesterday, so I can't just leave him alone. I'll check inside the Hollow and look for him.
Blazing Fist Showdown. Okay, fire and physical. Oh, I can actually pick people this time, eh?
Ready and waiting.
Well,
I'm here, so we're good. I'm here, so we're good.
no need to pick, you know,
See the red scar?
this lighter because I already,
I'm here, so
Awaiting.
Want a glass of nitro? Let's light this Hollow up! Let's
Okay.
interfere.
It's our turn.
Good day, Proxy.
Looking for intel or hiring me? Awaiting further instructions. My
Come on.
Need some good day. Want a
Where's
glass of
Lucy?
nitro?
Lucy!
looking for in.
Good day, Proxy.
There she is. After entering the hollow, you quickly find Lighter's location using Fairy's scan. You meet up with Lighter and explain why you came looking for him.
Sorry for worrying you, Proxy. I usually handle these things solo. No one really knows or cares, except for Big Daddy. Last night, I did some digging and found out that Andreas was probably goaded on by an old rival gang. That's why he showed up during settlement days, looking for trouble. Earlier today, I spotted some shady new faces around Blazewood. I figured they're probably connected to Andreas and our old rivals, so I followed them into the Hollow.
What happened?
Simply put, they're trying to use settlement days under Caesar's supervision as a chance to settle their beef and bring down the Sons of Caledon.
So use it as an excuse just under a legitimate guise to go and stir up trouble.
They're setting up an ambush around Blazewood. They plan to strike tomorrow and start a full-blown fight.
So we gotta go stop them. Ambush their ambush.
As you know, the town is now packed with regular people and other gangs. If the Sons of Caledon can't handle this right, people will lose their trust in us. I was hoping to figure out their route and take care of them before they could do anything, but they went poof and vanished.
It's too risky for you to handle this all by yourself, Lighter.
But during settlement days, everyone's got their own roles to play. Honestly, I didn't want to drag you into these outer ring disputes, Proxy, but I'm glad you're here, or I would be stuck with no clues.
Running off to play hero is a bad idea.
Next time you're thinking of doing something that bold, hit me up. I'll help.
Running off to play hero solo, I mean.
Well, could I ask the esteemed Phaethon to lead the way now?
You bet. That's what I'm best at.
Hey, and launch a quick assist and a sub. Yes, game. I know how lighter works. No need for Pulchra as my stun when
There are a few enemies ahead.
When that's Lighter's specialty.
Perfect teamwork. Being happy's what counts. A solid hit.
Gotcha now.
I am convinced, as of right now, that Lighter might be the best stun character in the game. He's just too freaking good.
It's the emblem of our old enemy's gang. Let's go after them.
Please continue onwards.
Ooh, a trolley. Gimme, gimme. Rising Dragon.
I'm here to help. Amazing play.
Let me show you how it's done.
Shoryuken.
Being happy's what counts.
Speculation. The enemy is behind the debris.
No shit. Look who it is.
You went back on your word. That's not how things work in the Outer Ring. Pompey would never stand for this.
Oh, so he's honorable.
We said from the start we'd teach the Sons of Caledon a lesson, and you were all in for it.
Yeah, just not to the point of dirty tricks.
But you never said anything about putting the regular folks and other gangs in danger.
So Andreas is not a bad dude. He's actually honorable. The big bucket head actually has morals. Come to think of it, he actually kind of looks like Juggernaut with that red helmet. Yeah, if you kind of added some 40K cables onto him.
You're just like the former Overlord. That sentimental old loser. He got backstabbed by his right hand. What a fool.
Backstabbed by his right hand? But didn't you say it was the Sons of Caledon that were behind it?
They weren't. You got lied to, buddy.
Oh, did I say that? When you asked about Pompey's death, all I said was, why don't you ask the Sons of Caledon instead?
He overthunk it. He overthunk it and came to the wrong conclusion.
You're all...
Go on, keep shouting. Soon you'll reunite with that good-for-nothing old boss of yours.
Can we make this guy a playable character?
This is the Outer Ring, where the strong reign and the weak fall.
I mean, Bellum... when other than Ben, we don't have giant heavy hitters like this, so it's like it would maybe freshen the game up a bit.
It's Andreas. Turns out he really was tricked by them. Proxy, you better hurry.
This party is just getting started. Shoulders down.
I'll take you.
Damn, he dead.
My head's still on. I'm still alive!
By Settlement Day's rules, you face your challenges head on, not sneaking around and stabbing people in the back.
Screw your rules or whatever.
Tomorrow, those losers in Blazewood and the Sons of Caledon will meet their end!
Rival minions back off and throw smoke bombs, disappearing into the haze.
No need to chase them, Proxy. nailing a few minions won't change much. Their main force isn't around here. If only we knew which direction they'd be coming from tomorrow.
Even if you did, what difference would it make? The Sons of Caledon will be out in full force tomorrow. With all the gangs around, some of them might try to pull something. Who knows? The Outer Ring plays by its own rules. It's all survival of the fittest. And backstabbers are a dime a dozen. Even Pompeii didn't make it. And neither will your new overlord.
Have a little faith, Andreas.
So, you know their plan?
Did you hear anything I just said? If I hadn't misunderstood you guys, I wouldn't even bother explaining all this.
I challenge you.
Oh?
Huh? You can just punch me if you're pissed. Now that I know you're not tied to Pompeii's death, I'm not interested in wasting my time on you guys.
If you lose, you tell us everything you know. If you win, well, I'll tell you the last words of the late Overlord.
You know Pompeii's last words?
Mm-hmm. So, will you accept my challenge?
Oh, so we actually do fight him now.
Andreas, the challenge isn't over yet.
You don't have to tell me! Take that!
Make way for the undefeated champion!
A beautiful shooting star!
There it is.
And I have to go answer the door. Be back. I didn't see them previously. And they're not my cats, they're Mom's. I'll be right back. Gotta go take care of something. Okay, I'm back. Just had to go feed the stray cat outside under Dad's insistence.
Being happy's what counts. I'm not a loser.
Watch and learn!
It's time! Charge! Right now! Let it help!
Let's off!
Hey! Let's have some fun!
Okay, we murdered him. After losing to Lighter, Andreas follows the rules and spills everything he knows. Then, with a mix of relief and self-deprecation, he speaks up.
Whew, man, it's hard not to envy you. You're so young, but you've already reached the top so easily. Winning effortlessly with style, and being the one everyone looks up to. I gotta admit, you're a better fit for the outer ring than I ever was.
Let me ask you something. What would you do if you found out someone was plotting against Cinder Lake, and you had no backup?
What kind of question is that? Of course I defend Cinder Lake with my life. No second thoughts about it. What's so funny? This isn't just talk. Cinder Lake is the pride of the outer ring. I'd risk everything to protect it.
Almost instinctively, Andreas touches his chest, his hand over the brooch from the late Overlord, a token he kept close beneath his armor.
You must protect Cinder Lake.
Nothing. I'm not doubting you. Pompey would be glad to hear your steadfast response.
Huh? What do you mean?
That was the last thing he said, protect Cinder Lake.
It's not about who's a better fit for the outer ring. You've been here longer than I have, and your ties to this land are deeper than mine. I might have the upper hand in a spar now, but who knows who will win next time. It's anyone's game. I'm always down for a rematch, but on one condition. If you're not prepared to put your life on the line, don't bet something you see as your highest honor so easily.
Andreas fist bumps Lighter with a mix of frustration, respect, and admiration. After this, their grudge is finally settled. All's well that ends well. Seriously though, I would like to have a character similar to him in the roster.
Thanks for today, Proxy. Lucky you were there to guide me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have learned about their plan.
Because I could see side characters like Andreas coming back and having more to do. Heck, where's Bellum? Or Mordred, the freaking wolf guy from earlier. Yeah, I'm all for new characters, but just like with Tolkra, let's bring back some of the old ones that are kind of been left in the dust.
Are you going to handle this on your own again, Lighter?
Well, like those guys said, if the Sons of Caledon go all out on the last day of settlement days, it'll look like the new Overlord doesn't really command respect from the other gangs. And the folks in Blazewood might worry that the Sons of Caledon's old enemies will keep coming back to cause trouble. So, I think it's best if I handle this on my own. Besides, when Big Daddy pulled me out of the underground fights, we agreed I'd deal with any old grudges and enemies from Caledon's past.
Really?
Dealing with old enemies. I didn't know you had to do all that.
The Sons of Caledon are still growing, and a lot of gangs in the Outer Ring are eyeing this new faction full of Caledon's legacy.
So he's basically acting as the watchdog.
Big Daddy wants Caesar to be a fair leader, and not to follow in her father's footsteps. So, there are some things only I can handle.
Are you doing this for the Sons of Caledon to pay back Big Daddy? No one in the Sons of Caledon knows what you're doing for them.
You're making it sound way too serious, Proxy. I'm getting paid, so I've got to do a good job, right?
Well, let me at least guide you through the Hollow tomorrow. Don't be so quick to turn down my offer. After all, I'm a proxy, and it's my job to ensure my client gets back safely. Besides, I can't afford to lose a key client like the Sons of Caledon.
Looks like I have to bring my A-game tomorrow. Can't let the red scarf of the Sons of Caledon embarrass himself in front of you. See you tomorrow, Proxy.
Alright. Let's make headway into Chapter 3 and be done with it. Wise, tomorrow's probably going to be tough. Are you sure we don't need to find a little help beforehand? Let's respect Lighter's wishes. Okay, but don't force yourself, Wise. If you think something's off tomorrow, I'll grab extra hands to help out. Been a long day, you should rest soon. Let's recharge. For about 5 entire seconds. Okay, let's do number 3. Finish it up so I can go make dinner. And then come back whenever. I'm not making any promises. I figured out what their route is. Though there's a few more people than I expected. But it's still manageable. Proxy, today might be a bit risky. If you please trust my ability as a professional proxy, I won't slow you down. I just don't want to lose another what? Another friend?
Never mind.
He lost somebody in the underground rings, didn't he?
They're gathering to cross the hollow now. We should intercept them before they cause any trouble in Blazewood.
Sure thing. I'll get you the shortest route through the hollow.
And, thanks, Proxy.
Did I miss something? We're just getting started, but you're already thanking me?
No, just felt like saying thanks.
Don't jinx it. In movies, when someone says stuff like that, things always go south.
Got it. I won't say it again, but just know I mean it. Let's head out when you're ready.
Blazing Fist Frenzy. Wait, did he want something? Did he have to say something? Let's see. Just preparing to focus. Habit of a friend of mine before battles, and it's become my habit as well. Comes to strength, he definitely outmatches me, but I'm a little more agile and skilled. We always competed over whose fists were stronger, keeping track of the wins and losses. Scores at 492 to 481. He was always complaining about wanting to catch up to my win rate and surpass me. But let's not talk about that. Been so long, I can barely remember. Are you ready? Yes. Get her done. And I can't bring anyone else. They've locked me out. Just like they did with the Yanagi.
Proxy, we're running out of time. We have to stop those guys in the hollow. I'm relying on you to find the shortest route. What a drag. Take the shortest route, and I'll handle any enemies along the way.
Room, 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 motherfucker.
Ooh, that was close. I almost stepped on Eos's foot just now. I'd be stuck carrying Eos if I did. Keep going, Proxy.
I am so glad I pulled for this character. He may not be a Buxy.
Enemy has entered the fissure.
The main force should be over there. By the way, Proxy, thanks for guiding me.
He may not be a busty tomboy anime girl like, say, Bullet from Blaz Blue, but you know what? Fuck it. I like him. By the way, Bullet, favorite waifu in Blaz Blue. Top 5 at the very least.
Hey, you there! Beat it! Get out of the way, we're in a hurry!
Sorry, but I can't let you pass.
Whoa, hold up. Red scarf and sunglasses? You're the red scarf from the Sons of Caledon.
Huh? The Sons of Caledon really think one guy can stop us?
If you've got a problem with the Sons of Caledon, settle it fair and square. Don't go causing trouble in Blazewood.
Fair and square? Since when does the Outer Ring care about fair play? I must have missed the memo. In a place like this, it's all about who's got more muscle. Only the winner gets to decide what's fair.
Bitch, I have a freaking motorcycle engine attached to my fist.
The Outer Ring doesn't need any more pointless fights. Caledon. That's all history now. Today's the last day of settlement days. By the rules, if you've got beef, challenge us properly.
It's in the Bible. It says so.
So, what's it gonna be?
Rules? You guys playing house or something?
Enough talk. Take this!
Yay, cutscene.
I, Lighter, of the Sons of Caledon, am here to issue a challenge to all of you.
All of us? What are you putting up?
I bet my red scarf.
Fine. We'll stake our bad blood with the Sons of Caledon. Don't quit right away.
Challenge accepted. I'll take on all of you. So bring it.
You know what game's good? When I actively look forward to the cutscenes. What is this? Did this just turn into like Streets of Rage or something? It did. It turned into freaking Streets of Rage.
I'll take you.
You have the arm. You really think you can take on all of us?
Yes.
To deal with you, fists are more than enough. Let me show you how it's done. What's your honor really worth?
Oh, this is so cool. Why is this a gacha game again?
Dodge.
Make way. You're in bad shape. You still put those fists up.
No one to talk. Cowering all the way back there. Well. I'm done warming up. I hope you can make my red scarf even brighter. What's your honor really worth?
Dead. With Lighter's final blow, the fight is over. At dusk, Lighter's silhouette is framed by the glow of the setting sun. He shrugs off his jacket and tosses it aside.
Lighter of the Sons of Caledon. I've completed the challenge as promised.
Under a glorious sunset.
The red scarf isn't something you can take from us. By the rules of settlement days, all your old debts with Caledon are settled here and now.
You understand, boys? Only one person witnesses the grand showdown. Lighter looks
Roxy,
over.
I did it. Beat every last one of them.
You did good, boy. You did good.
No cheers for the champion?
Does that help? Perhaps no one else will ever know about this victory, but at least for now, let the sunset linger a bit longer and let the faint applause last a bit more. Here's to a victory against all odds to the Unsung champion. I don't have any beer, so will Dr. Pepper do? That was fun. I really liked that. I like when the game kind of does little twists like this.
Oh, I'm so tired. Gonna take a breather here. You're in no rush to take EOS back, right?
At least it actually feels earned. As opposed to, honestly, Bayonetta 3, where it just felt obnoxious and phoned in and not fun. I'm so tired. Gonna take a breather.
Oh, I'm so tired. Gonna take a breather here. You're in no rush to take EOS back, right?
I love them.
Even if I was in a rush, there's not much I can do about it, right?
Well, I could always lower the seat and EOS can hop on my bike and drive me back.
Still cracking jokes, Lighter? Actually, I've got another commission on hand. Wanna come with me?
No. I'm seriously wiped out. Please, give me a break.
I mean, the guy took out an entire battalion right there. It would tire out anyone. Unless you're freaking Vegeta or Goku.
Not gonna lie, seeing so many of them today was pretty scary. Hold on, I just remembered. You thanked me before we went into the Hollow. Were you planning on doing something reckless then?
Or Superman.
Nah, I wouldn't call it reckless. I wouldn't be betting this red scarf if I wasn't ready to put my life on the line.
Why would you go that far, Lighter?
Remember what Andreas brought up the other day, Proxy? It's all part of my past.
Lighter takes off his sunglasses. The sunset isn't glaring, but he lowers his gaze, seeming a bit uncomfortable.
Because of my poor judgment, my mercenary companions lost their lives. I was filled with regret, but I knew that even giving up my own life wouldn't change anything.
Ah, okay.
I took out a huge loan to support their families. Those were some tough times.
He didn't have to do it, but he did it anyway, because he's that good of a guy.
Then, the debt collectors threw me into an underground fighting ring to work off what I owed. I didn't have anywhere else to go, or any other options, so I just went along with it. I was like a zombie those days, just seeing one opponent after another under the spotlight, with nothing but cheers and curses ringing in my ears. After being there for a while, I became scared to look anyone in the eye. I was afraid of what I'd see staring back at me. And then, Big Daddy paid off my debts, pulled me out of that place, and handed me this red scarf. He called me a high-profile fighter, saying I rarely lost. He said he wanted me to keep winning for the Sons of Caledon.
Wish we could see more of Big Daddy, but they seem quite reticent to give him any kind of exposure.
When I joined the Sons of Caledon, I thought it was just another boxing show. But over time, I genuinely wanted to protect everyone, because I can't stand losing any more friends. I know this might sound a little arrogant, but as long as I keep winning, other gangs will show respect and fear for the Sons of Caledon whenever they see me. This red scarf isn't just a sign of victory. It's a warning to anyone who wants to cause trouble. As long as I breathe, I'll never tarnish the honor of the Sons of Caledon.
He's the hellhound of Caledon. You want to get to the rest of them, you gotta go through him first. Lighter lowers his head and touches the red scarf carefully. The warm sunset is about to dip below the desert horizon, casting layers of light that stretch across the skyline, shifting between hazy and clear. In this moment, extended by the fading light, Lighter finally seems to adjust to the shifting shadows. He lifts his head.
I have my people, and a home I want to protect. I'm sorry for making you worry, but thank you. I'm glad that besides this red scarf, you've also gotten to witness my small moment of glory.
By the time Lighter gets back to Blazewood, the night has fully settled in.
I handed Eos over to the other proxy. Thankfully, it didn't get scratched or dinged up. Otherwise, the other proxy would have been pretty pissed.
Yeah, Bell's already drafting a complaint to Big Daddy. And I might add a few things too.
Got a lot to worry about indeed.
Well, settlement days are finally over. These 3 days really flew by.
You're terrible at changing topics.
You're terrible at changing topics, Lighter.
Yeah, well, I never know how to react when my friends are upset.
I'm just messing with you. Bell and I aren't mad at all.
We'll let it slide this time.
It's getting late. Are you heading back to 6th Street, Proxy? Oh, I'm not trying to shoo you away or anything. Just saying, if you're planning to come back and visit the Outer Ring again, give me a heads up next time. I'll have an extra bike ready for you so you can see what it's like to ride in the Outer Ring at dusk. And this time, I'll be the one leading the way.
Wise, today is the last of settlement days. We gotta go out for a big meal. I want campfire barbecue, butter bread, and a huge glass of nitro fuel. Let's keep eating till we burst. Alright, that's all of Lighter's story. I liked it. Started off kind of slow with the first act since, well, it was all dialogue heavy and we don't actually see anything. But then it made up for it with chapter 2, where we fought Andreas, which was, of course, ridiculously easy. But I kind of wanted, I admit, I kind of wanted to see more of that guy. And then we really capped off with number 3, where the game went into full side-scroller beat-em-up territory, like something out of Streets of Rage or Fatal Fury or something, and that was pretty good. I liked it. Started off slow again, but then it really ramped up, and was pretty straight to the point and action-packed, and, yeah, I really like Lighter as a character, and I like how he plays. He's basically a Tekken character or a Street Fighter character, and, well, yeah, I would say he's like half of he's kind of, or even Dante when you have the battle gauntlets attached to him. Yeah, he even has a Shoryuken too, or the Rising Dragon if we're going by Dante's moveset, which is basically the Shoryuken with a different name. Oh wait, Ryu-Uken, Rising Dragon. Isn't that the same thing? I mean, I'm pretty sure Shoryuken is the English name for that, but whatever. I'm overthinking it. Probably exactly what I'm thinking it is. Yeah, it's the same thing, just the name translated from Japanese to English, I think. I'm just being silly. Well, that's it for the agent stories for now. We're caught up with the ones that are available. There's like 1 or 2 in there that are still locked, and then we have Harumasa, who is clearly not available to play yet, so we can't do anything with him yet, so that just leaves, other than the side missions that I am very much under-leveled for, including the stuff from Hollow Zero. I still have to do Path of the Proxy, but like I've been doing, I've been putting it off for a good amount of time. So I want to continue with the main mission story stuff for a while. And for now, I'm going to go make hamburgers for dinner. I'm sure Dad is starving. So that'll do it for this. Yeah. If I don't, just like yesterday, if I don't make it for another part tonight, I'll likely come back tomorrow, so no promises on immediate follow-up, so I'll do what I can. I'm only one guy with limited time, after all, so that'll do it for this part. We got the Lighter story done, and I look forward to doing more. Anyway, burger time!